Mike, my name is Roy. See how we grow tobacco here in South Carolina? What we do is we grow grass, and then we let that soil be built by that grass, and that grass will just fix that soil, right? And make it nice and soft. Then I come with my tillage machine because, you know, I love to till. I love to till. I love to run that piece of machinery. You see, there's nothing better to smell those microbes screaming. I hear them microbes screaming, and I can smell those soil. I think my brother Ray calls them actinobacteria. Yeah. Look how it's so beautiful to watch all that erosion. Look at the rocks. I just bring them back to the top. Life is good. But you know what? I make big bucks growing tobacco. Yeah, look at that tobacco. Oh, yeah. That's what we did. My dad taught me how to do this, and then my grandpa taught me how to do this. This is the way you grow tobacco. You gotta till.
So you and your brother are a little bit opposite then.
Oh.
Because Ray is definitely doesn't use tillage.
Oh, I don't talk to Ray. Him and I fight. We fought like cats and dogs. He says don't till. He said farmer nature's image. He's talking hippie stuff. We don't talk hippie stuff here in North Carolina. We don't deal with them hippies. I don't like that word holistic.
We got some yellowing going on these leaves. So what is your nutrient plan here for these fields?
Mike, you don't understand. We don't have a nutrient plan. We just throw fertilizer everywhere. Tell my brother I love to till.
And what else?
And I love tobacco. You have to work with nature. You have to work with her synergies and complementary. Most of the time, I don't even know what my brother's talking about. He didn't farm like what Grandpa and my dad taught us. Dad taught us till. We got to get that soil nice and fluffy. We got to work that ground so that seed bed is well prepared. You know, my brother's talking about using some no-till drill. We don't do that here. We till. I don't know what's wrong with my brother. He loves the word diversity. I thought diversity mean that you had all kinds of people. No, my brother talks about diversity of crops. Don't he know we got to be able to make money on that land? No, my brother says we got to plant cover crops. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's just not right.
Well, I heard, Mike, you got to talk to my brother, Roy.
Well, I did.
Roy and I are brothers, but of a different mother.
Okay.
No, my brother Roy, I talked to him about cover crops. I talked to him about not tilling the soil. I don't know, but when I mention holistic thought process, my brother Roy just shuts down. What I'm telling him is that we got to flow with nature, not work against her. I tell him cover crops are necessary. Look at these cover crops. You see this? These are cowpeas. These cowpeas are beautiful. They're fixing nitrogen. They're creating this immense canopy. They're leaking all kinds of metabolites to that soil, stimulating that soil biology. But no, Roy likes to till. And when I said you need to start looking at the whole, Roy just goes crazy. Him and Dad, and I think his dad taught us to till, Grandpa taught us to till. But this is what it's about. It's looking at the diversity. I realized, see, I learned like Roy. Grandpa and Dad taught me You know, we got to till. We got to prepare that seed bed. But I realized we got a machine called the no-till drill. That thing's amazing. It plants a seed without disturbing the soil. You know, nature doesn't till. I started realizing I need to look more to nature. Not to my neighbors, not to Dad, not to Grandpa's way of doing business. We got to learn, follow nature. Look at this, Mike. We got tomato plants growing. Look at the tomatoes coming right up. I just threw the seed out here. It is beautiful. Look at this. I planted geraniums and flowers. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful?
It is.
I did a chaos garden. This is a chaos garden. What do I mean by chaos? Nature is non-linear. You cannot predict it. She's alive, Mike. And I've been telling Roy, I said, Roy, your farm's alive. It's part of, that soil is still part of the prairie and the forest. It wants to be treated that way. It doesn't want to be tilled. It doesn't want to be disturbed. And it wants a living cover 24/7.
Nice.
I don't know.
So you guys are quite different.
Yes, Roy and I are quite different. I still love my brother, but he thinks I'm just crazy. He doesn't know that I changed my whole view of the way I look at the system. I look at things in wholes. I have holistic thinking. My brother, oh no.
Okay, what are we looking at now? We're looking at a cover crop on this other field here. It's got sun hemp. Tell us a little bit about what we're looking at here.
Sun hemp is an amazing crop, Mike. It has an ability to grow a huge amount of biomass on the top, but what's critical is what's on the bottom, Mike. That sun hemp is like this cowpea. You know why? Look at that, Mike. Look at those big nodules right there. That's what we're talking about, Mike. We're trying to eliminate chemical fertilizer. You know what my farmers say all over the country? Chemical fertilizer, the cost of chemical fertilizer is killing them. The cost of inputs. Look at that. Split that thing over. You see what that is, Mike? Those are those bacteria creating precious nitrogen. And those sun hemp, they're even bigger. They're beautiful. Why do I want sun hemp? I'm trying to capture solar energy, convert it to these precious photosynthetic materials that leak into those plants, and I want nitrogen fixation. Look at that, Mike. That is beauty right there. Those are solar panels. Those solar panels will capture solar energy. What a magnificent process. And it leaks into these roots, and then these roots send chemical messengers. You know, Mike, that every plant has its own chemical signature?
Yep, I've heard that.
Attracting
said that.
Attracting the microbes. That plant is absolutely a solar panel.
It's transforming sunlight energy to what type of energy?
It's into chemical energy.
Yeah.
You're right, Mike. This is a transformer. The ancients used to call the plant the mouth of the soil. Without this, the soil will starve. Do you know about 30 to 40% of the plant's energy goes to the root system just so they can leak all those metabolites to feed the microbes?
Wow,
that's
good, powerful.
Let me tell you, Mike. Would you give your 30 to 40% of your stuff?
Sure.
But look at the plant. It's beautiful.
Wow,
it's gorgeous. That is one beautiful cowpea. And look at this.
Look at that. So you're growing silk here on your property too, kind of trying to biomimic silk, but you're going to use this as your test spot, right?
Spiders are life's canary in the mine.
Look at that.
Where you have spiders in a system is indicative of a healthy ecosystem.
And that's it sleeping right up top there.
Absolutely. Look at that. How patient, waiting.
So if we threw a fly in there,
or
it'd have its breakfast.
And look what happens when.
Look at that, sticks. Look at that. Look at that.
Aha. Isn't that cool?
That is cool. What kind of spider is that?
I have no idea. it might be an extremely toxic brown recluse. So when it bites you, it causes immense necrosis on your skin and your
My God,
appendage
look
falls
at
off.
it. I can't believe how hungry it was to get in there.
Like he doesn't even, he's trying to sense it. What is it? Oh no, it's not a fly. Oh, he ripped his hole just to get at it.
He did.
And I can't believe we're getting the footage of this. It's very cool. Get away from here.
You gotta
You're
silk
not
it
what
up.
I am.
Just gotta silk it up.
Oh, now I ripped up my house. No. Who did this to me?